Hello and welcome to Danville, home of Phineas and Ferb and their pet platypus Perry, who in reality, of course, is Secret Agent P. Today I'm going to play through my Phineas and Ferb toy box so you can see all of my games and some of Agent P's missions, and then over the course of the next few weeks I'll show you how to build it. We start off in front of the Fletcher house, which is where our heroes live in Danville. And you'll notice we've got a couple of radar markers on the radar in the lower left corner. The yellow one is closest, so we'll check that out first. And as we come up the driveway to the Fletcher house, we see Ferb back over here by the fence, and Candace is hanging out on the patio, keeping an eye on us, trying to see if she can bust us. But we walk up to Ferb and he says, "Collect the coins." And you'll notice now we have a bunch of new points on the radar, and we're going to be collecting some bolts. So Ferb is having us collect the pieces to something he wants to build. So we'll pick that one up, and there's some more over here. And whoa, Candace says, "What do you think you're doing?" And here we are back in the yard. So we can't go too far before she catches us and brings us back to the yard. So if we're going to go on too much with this toy box, we got to find some way to distract her. And it's kind of a small radius around the yard, so we're going to have to find something nearby that can distract her. And there's a phone booth over here. And now Candace is on the phone. In the cartoon series, she's frequently seen talking on the phone, and she's usually oblivious to the boys running back and forth outside the window. So at this point, she's going to be chit-chatting and just talking randomly on the phone, so just random phrases that'll pop up. But now, we can actually leave the yard, and she's too busy to notice. So I have to thank Papa H for giving me some inspiration for that idea. I wanted some way to incorporate Candace into this toy box. Alright, so there's a bolt, and there's another one up straight ahead over by the gas station. And all of these bolts, it's just a simple collection quest, but Ferb's going to use them to build something. Oh, looks like there's one over here. And another one coming up. And looks like 3 more to go. There's one over here. And another one over there. Whoa! Gotta pick it up. You can kind of get a look at the toy box as we're wandering around here. And there's the last one. And now there's a new radar marker. It's kind of hard to see. It's underneath the blue exclamation point. But we're basically going to be returning back to Ferb and bringing him all the parts that he wanted us to collect. So we walk up to Ferb. And there it is, he says. So he's building something out over here. And it's the water slide. So now we can go ahead and climb up this. And this was one idea that I had early on for how you might build a toy box on the fly as you're going along. So you kind of start with an empty toy box, and as you do things, things happen and you can build up the toy box. So now we can go ride the water slide, maybe? There we go. So now that's there and we can enjoy that. And of course I came up with that idea before I ever got involved with the economy system, so I might do that a little differently nowadays. I built this toy box 4 years ago, so it's a little bit primitive by comparison to some of the things I do now. But we've got a racetrack over here, so we can push the button and get a car to drive. And right now, as you look at the track, it's basically just goes around the toy box, and I've got some vehicle weapon generators over here, but essentially that's about it. You can race around the track and have a little bit of fun, but I've got a power switch over here, and when we step on it, that triggers a replayer that will put up some additional things to make the race a little more interesting. And I did that because some of these things take up memory, and this was a way to save on memory a little bit. So let's see what the race looks like. View the race info and start the challenge. Whoa! And jumping through the rings doesn't actually get you any points or anything, but it's just something fun to do. Whoa!
What's up, buddy?
Watch out for that mine. Yow! I am out of control. I'm actually doing pretty well considering my driving skills are abysmal. Whoa! Like I say. This is the final lap. I'm in third place. Hey, made it through the loop.
Hey there, bad buddy.
Oh, I just edged him out. Cool. All right. So that's another game we can play in here. Like I said, I loaded this thing full of activities. So if we come around the corner over here, we've got another track over here, a dirt track, for a monster truck rally. And there's some speed generators and ramps. And over here, I've got the monster truck tire toy. But we can step on this vehicle, or challenge maker rather. And the idea here is to do as many vehicle tricks as you can in the 2 minutes. Of course, if you string them together, you get more points. Whoa! You have to complete the trick to get the point. Hey, just barely. Ah. Hitting these speeds generators is right on is kind of tough. Let's see if I can do it here. Whoa! I've got a good rhythm going now. Ah! Messed that up. I'm going to try to get back in line here. There we go. Wow. Oh, I forgot to do some tricks. Ah, I got off rhythm. Looks like that's about it.
Okay, if you need anything else, just let me know.
And 44, I think that's my best score. So, cool. But that's a great game. You can play that with 2 players pretty well as you can imagine, and try to knock each other out and keep each other from scoring. So that's good. And of course all of the toys are still here from the race. So what we could do is come over here and just save a little memory. And turn those off. That'll clear all of that. I would have loved to tie that into the racetrack starter here, but that just didn't work. Okay, so that's a couple of the games that we've got. And then there's another radar marker that's over here on top of this building. So let's go do that next. And it's Meep. And he says, prepare for enemy attack. So as we look out there, we've got some aliens landing. So we're going to help Meep battle these guys and fend them off. Whoa. Nice. Let's see, there's one more here. There it is. And there's some more down there. Let's see if we can use our car as a weapon. Doink. That worked out nice. Okay. Well, that took care of them. Candace is still talking on the phone, oblivious to everything that's going on. Let's see, I think there should be some more aliens around here somewhere. Unfortunately, they're not showing up on the radar. They must be too far away. There he is. Bye! See ya. Wouldn't want to be ya.
Gotcha!
Yeah. All right. Oh, there's some more down there. I love these monster truck tires. These are great. Goodbye. I have too much fun with that. Whoa. Whoa. Go ahead, fight each other. That would be nice. Whoa! Snuck up on me. Make sure I get all of my sparks. Uh-oh. Got that weird bug. Where, doesn't let me actually attack that thing. Hate when that happens. All my projectiles just seem to bounce off of the thing. But yet he's hurting me. I hate that bug. Let me fast forward and see if I can get around this guy. Okay, I'm back. And I've fixed the problem. I added a button to delete that guy, hooked it up to the wave generator to defeat the wave. So I'll have to address that on the build video. But sometimes that works, sometimes it doesn't. Not sure why the enemies don't always generate so that you can destroy them, but I've seen that happen in other toy boxes as well. So I need to put something in there to help with that. But meantime, we're down here, and there's the big boss with a couple more minions. This is the one that Meep wanted us to get. So there we go, we helped out Meep. Alright, I got one more game for Phineas, or any other Toy Box visitors that are in here. And I could use the flying couch for this, but I'm actually going to use the pumpkin glider because I think that's a little bit easier. So I'm going to use that pack. And we'll come up here to the top of this building. Whoa! And the challenge maker for this is up here. So we'll start the challenge, and this is a flying game. And the couch works, I'm just not very good at flying it. This is a little bit easier for me. So I'm going to glide. Whoa! I can get this under control. Set up for the next ring here. The crowing pack would work good too, or the Conderman glider. That would work as well. Whoa! Push the stick the wrong way. Or any flying vehicle, really, for that matter. Depends on what degree of difficulty you want and how well you can fly certain vehicles. And the last one. There we go. Okay, that's not too bad. So there we go. We've got plenty of games for Phineas and any guests to this toy box to play, and lots of activities. But now let's switch over to Agent P and see what we have for him to do in this toy box. Okay, here we are with Agent P. And of course he's going to sneak off from the boys and don his little fedora. And there's a secret entrance to his lair over here underneath this air conditioning duct. It's hiding the teleporter. And that brings us into Agent P's lair. And so I've got a screen set up over there with a console and a few object generators with some gadgets and things that he can use for his missions. So that's pretty good. And we can walk up to the console, and I've got 5 different missions for Agent P. They're not really big missions, but they're things for him to do, and when I run up to the console, it will randomly pick one of them. So if we walk up there, looks like we got something going on the rooftops. Alright, so let's go ahead and get our glider pack here. That might come in handy. I can select the gadget that will help with the mission that I'm facing. So we're going to head up to the rooftops now and see what's going on up there. And you'll notice on the radar marker I've got 5 yellow dots. So there's some things we need to do, and it looked like they were collectibles. So there's one. There's another one. Agent P is so cool. Whoops. I keep hitting the wrong button. And we've got more of them. I caught that one on the way back. Oh, got the one behind me too. Nice. Looks like there's one more lurking around here. There he is. Hey, got the orb too. Very good. Okay, 2 more dots. Let's see, one of them, we're going to need to get down here. Looks like it's in the parking garage. So there's that one and one more to go, and then we got to get Dr. Doofenshmirtz. And we're going to need to get inside his tower to get him up, if I remember correctly. It looks like this one's up here by the helicopter pad. Oops. Well, that works. Okay, now there's a radar marker over there at Doofenshmirtz's tower. Now the trick here is this is about as high as I could build this with something climbable. But right now I'm just below the edge of his building. And so if I fly over there, you'll see I can't quite get onto the building. So we need to go a little bit higher. Whoa! There's a little bit of a puzzle here with this that I hadn't intended, but it makes it kind of fun. So we need to double jump and then activate the pack here. There we go. And we'll pick him up and take him to the cops. And there we go. So that's one mission done. We'll head back over to the lair and I'll do one more mission. I'm not going to try to have it randomly select all 5. You can see me play through those when I actually build those missions. But just to show you that it's a different mission each time, we'll come back over here and go back to the lair one more time. Candace is completely oblivious to everything going on. She's still talking on the phone. Doesn't even see me going inside the lair. Okay, let's see what we get this time. Ah, garden gnomes. That's kind of an homage to a TV episode where Doofenshmirtz was stealing the garden gnomes, the lawn gnomes. So he's got his robot cronies out trying to collect these. Nice. So this one's another collection quest, basically. I tried to make each of Agent P's missions a little bit different. So there's one collection quest, there's one where you're battling on the rooftops, there's another one where you're flying and you got some things you gotta do. Oh, there's one. Come on. There we go, got him. Oh, I went past that phone booth. Forgot to disable that trigger area. Nice. Takes care of them. Another gnome. Yeah, looks like there's another one back over here. There we go, we saved the lawn gnomes. And that's it for that mission. Anyway, that's my Phineas and Ferb toy box. This is one of the first toy boxes I ever built. It's a relatively small toy box, but it's packed full of games and activities. I first created this toy box over 4 years ago, although I've been making some tweaks to it over the past few months. The original toy box felt a bit too clunky to me compared to some of my more recent creations, so I've been updating it, and I really like how it turned out. It's one of my favorite toy boxes to load up because there's so much to do. Lots of different games and lots of different missions for Agent P. Next time, I'll show you how to start building this toy box so you can enjoy it on your own console or PC. Until then, I hope you enjoyed my video today, and if so, please give it a like and leave a comment to let me know. And don't forget to subscribe to my channel or sign up on my blog so you don't miss the next episode in this series. That's all for me today. See you next time.